Mitten coming up for the Yoshis. Not Mitwen. Mitten. Like the article of clothing. I remember back when we were always asked like that question of like, what do you prefer, mittens or gloves? I'm sorry, I am team gloves by far. I don't care if it's that cold. I prefer being able to use all of my fingers, not just sort of my thumb and then a conglomeration of the rest.
No. Wow.
Alright, so now taking it to Battlefield. Interesting, the Yoshi going triplats here. I guess the narrow space might work out better for Yoshi in general, just getting past the defensive wall. But in terms of the aggro play, this only really helps Rob. Now he's got those platforms to work with. Down throw, up air, and up throw kills are going to be more potent. I mean, just about as potent as on town if he can get to those platforms. The only thing that's really going to hinder Rob here is that because it's a narrower space, with lots of more places where landings could be exploited, the defensive wall and Rob's disadvantaged state are going to be overall worse. So we will see if Mitten is able to exploit that maybe. He can condition Mega Man into trying to put up the wall and then just get right past it. But I'm pretty sure that Mega Man's that much more aware of the MU and is going to be able to play more of the aggro game that Mitten may have not been expecting. Of course, right now Mega Man giving Mitten a bit of trouble here. Having a little bit of trouble getting back to stage, and the ability to keep somebody at disadvantage is crucial in this matchup. Up air is not going to kill quite yet. Solid DI on the part of Mitten here, keeping himself alive. But he's actually having some serious trouble actually getting in. Ironically, the one thing that might have helped Mitten out here, where that wall may be reduced, actually being the death of him. As Mega Man is having absolutely no problem with this stage, no problem, still keeping up the wall, but just playing a bit more of an aggro wall, a moving wall as it were. So if Mega Man can keep this up, might work out for him, although Mitten now finally finding some ground himself. Maybe be able to gimp Rob's up B, but not going to find the mark. Completely missing with that reverse fair. Not sure why he went for it when he could have just stuck out something else. Ended up paying for it quite a bit, as he is definitely sitting well within up throw kill percent. Gonna see an up smash, an up throw, or a nair? That's not gonna kill. That nair is not necessarily the most strong of kill moves. Down smash gonna work though. Great stuff on the part of Mega Man. Gonna go ahead and find his way in here. Now just probably gonna resume with the wall. Put out that top, make it really difficult for Mitten to get in. Starting to see that frustration on Mitten's part, trying to find this kill option and just having no luck. Kind of a rare thing, as Rob being one of those very easily comboable, very easily killable characters. Such a big character, very vulnerable at many times, with unfortunately not that great of a moveset in terms of self-coverage. He's got to be on point with that wall, otherwise he's going to be regretting it. Right now, this moving wall putting in the work. As right now, Mitten is having a lot of trouble, even when he's got Mega Man at disadvantage. Mega Man is still putting in work, almost playing a Wii Fit Trainer-esque off-stage wall. Lots of that top coming into play, lots of stray lasers just catching Mitten off guard every time. Finally, a jab to up smash, Mitten finally finding a way in and getting the stock. However, that is not without the Yoshi still being at this disadvantage by one. But much appreciated, Skeleton. I don't know who Just John is. Sorry, man. All I know is that his tag is Ganon inside. That is exactly what he has it as, so... Oh, is the MDVA one not on there? I think because the fact that they had a change to the MDVA Discord, so it was a little bit of a while back. But regardless, we have Ganonside coming in for the Robs here, donning the red Rob outfit. I do appreciate it. It is a very nice outfit. And now going to FD, we are going to see some heavy walling going on right now. Probably from both of these players, as this flat, long-distance terrain going to make it really difficult for approaching if either side just decides to play defensive and carry on the wall. We're actually seeing that from Mitten here, who's actually just tossing eggs, not even bothering trying to approach. And I do like this mix between defensive and offensive play. Right now, Mitten having no trouble playing on both turfs, and making it rather difficult for Ganonside to just find any way in, which usually Rob is not the one concerned with that. Now that Mitten has this definite damage advantage here, has Rob at kill percent. No reason to be afraid here. Definitely seems to have him rattled, and he just dies. I think he thought he had a double jump, but that egg may have taken it. So that's gonna be a rough situation for Ganonside here, as Mitten kind of just slides in and steals that stock. Earlier we heard Mitten complaining that FD was not a stage he particularly liked, but it's definitely working out for him, as Ganonside finding no means of putting up a wall, and no means of doing really anything effectively here, as Mitten just continues to barrage him with eggs for damage. Not even sticking to any particular Yoshi combos, when Rob is a very comboable character. Just tossing egg after egg after egg, and Ganonside is having absolutely no answer to it. That is a very big shame for Ganonside. Ganonside had an opportunity with that top, but unfortunately just running up and chucking it. Gotta be more patient with your approach game, as Yoshi is definitely very capable of punishing unsafe approaches with that jab to up smash, as you saw right there. Mitten just running away with this. Right now, Mitten with the top at hand, moving half of Rob's arsenal, and just running away with this game. So much pressure on this shield, making it really difficult for Ganonside to find any way in. Right now, shield is looking like it was about to cry for a sec. Right now, his stock looks like it's crying. Already at kill percent, has not taken a single stock, as this egg barrage is just doing in Ganonside. Yoshi not even having to approach to win this. There's more eggs. And Mitten just playing so patiently, just waiting for one overcommitted move. And realistically, Mitten doesn't have to do anything. Mitten can just sit there and wait, force Ganonside to try and play his game. Thing is that now we're seeing Mitten kind of losing patience as well, but not without success, as he gets that shield to break, takes the last stock, 3 stocks in with the shield break. That is, I don't know what to say about that. You will end up the same way the Ganonside ended up here. Biscuits. I'm hungry right now. I think we actually have some. Biscuits request to get in. But we are on with. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about the whole sitting on shields thing, that's probably referring to Yoshi's down B, the Yoshi bomb or ground pound, whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty good shield breaking move. It does not break a full shield for sure. However, if you catch an opponent shielding for too long, Yoshi bomb is a great means of breaking that shield. Mitten doing a good job there, taking all 3 stocks. But now we've got bucket full of biscuits coming in. Well, the Rob's hopefully going to do a little bit better. Able to get a little bit more momentum going in this match in his favor. As Mitten was actually kind of playing Rob's game there. Actually playing a defensive wall and just zoning him out before he could actually get any hits in. But you gotta remember, Rob's the one that's walling in this, and hopefully Bucketful of Biscuits able to remind Mitten of exactly that. But it's gonna come down to if he can actually get a say in this, as Mitten playing really dominantly overall. Lots of pressure from those eggs and approaching fairs. Not always the most safe things, but definitely something to keep the opponent on their toes. As so far, Mitten has been going unanswered in terms of victory. They haven't lost one stock so far. Not gonna get the sweet spot of the fair to get the spike. And even if he got the sweet spot of the fair, Rob still would have definitely been able to recover. Not sure if he'll be able to survive another one, though. Rob definitely a bulky character, and Yoshi with very little rage here. Definitely on the minimum side. But still generally close, even game. Bucketful of Biscuits doing a good job of keeping himself alive, even at disadvantaged state, which is very key in this matchup, as you're gonna be stuck in it for a while versus Yoshi. The key really is just being able to survive long enough. See, beep boop here. No, does not go for the double jump. I expected Mitten to actually jump, but Mitten actually putting himself still in vulnerable position here. It ended up working for him as he gets this first stock yet again. Mitten doing a great job just staying in it, just getting in the opponent's head. Right now, Bucketful of Biscuits has just not found any confident means to get in and get this kill. He's down throw, up air, no, still just gonna let him get away. And now it is definitely out of the range for that beep boop to work. At this point, Bucketful of Biscuits has just gotta find his way in and actually get one good hit to kill. Looking kind of frustrated doing so, as everything he's found that's managed to hit has been nowhere near a kill move, and Mitten has been fully aware, sitting with so much rage, definitely a max rage Yoshi we're talking about. Angry Yoshi does a lot to poor Rob over here. So it's gonna come down to Bucketful of Biscuits just locking him down and preventing him from being able to actually use that rage, as now we're definitely gonna be more likely to see a fair spike kill. Definitely good thing for Yoshi when it comes to rage is increased knockback, meaning that fair spike is going to be all the more potent, all the more useful, even against a bulky character like Rob. Here's the shield pressure. Not quite enough to get the shield break, but definitely a shield poke. Just going to add on more and more damage, more and more reasons for Bucketful of Biscuits to be scared for his life. Up tilts, up air chain. This could be a lot here, as right now, poor Bucketful of Biscuits not finding anything until he finally got that up throw, finally eliminated that angry Yoshi, calming it down, calming the game down with it. But is it enough? Because Bucketful of Biscuits kind of suffering quite the deficit here, getting hit with this egg volley and looking like he could end up losing this stock if he's not careful. Already with the Robs at such a deficit, there is things are looking increasingly desperate for them. You want to hold on to every stock you can. Unfortunately, not going to be able to hold on to that stock. A jab to F smash. But now we're even at last stocks here, but a 3-stock deficit overall so far. Rob's up against the Yoshis here. Yoshi being able to operate so well off of momentum. In fact, Yoshi's operating so well off the momentum of their fellow Yoshis. That is a species that has worked together for the longest of times. You ever played any of the Yoshi games? You know they'd be sticking around, trying to keep everybody happy, everybody in a good mood, in a good groove. And that's how they win. Guarantee you, if you're ever at a tournament, you got multiple Yoshis, you know they will be rooting each other on. I know if you were to Xanadu, ever see Broside, never see Blob, any of those Yoshis coming through, you know they will be on each other's sides, for sure. Now Mitten taking a serious amount of damage here. Could be reeling down to last stock situation. Maybe the end of Mitten's run if he's not careful. As Bucket Full of Biscuits finally putting up the wall. Finally getting Mitten too frustrated and ends up going in at the wrong time. Bucket Full of Biscuits able to clutch it out and only bring it to a 2-stock deficit. Not too bad.